Okay, so what's up, YouTube? My name is Robert Marshall, Dirty Mod Vape Team, owner and CEO of Cloud Around Vapors. So I had done some videos way back before and had some stuff and just kind of quit doing them. And I apologize for anybody who was following me and whatever. But basically, I just want to jump back into this vape game and, and try to help other vapors, and I've been doing this for a while. And, I just really want to put a big thing up here to let everybody know that I'm going to try to get back to doing some stuff. I had some learning time and some trade around, and I'm just a cloud chaser, and I'm messing with lots of stuff and I'm playing with things and I'm still, I've been doing this a couple years, but I'm still like new, you know what I mean? But not, you know what I mean? I started making my own e-cig juice. I've been concentrating on that. I own my own company now, it's called Cloud Around Vapors. Look me up on Facebook, eventually probably an Instagram page. Like I said, man, I'm just a cloud chaser. I like the vapor. I like the competition. I like all of it. But I used to do reviews and stuff, and I've been through some stuff. But anyway, like I said, my name is Robert Marshall. I'm the CEO of Cloud Around Vapors, and a part of the Dirty Mod Vape Society or Dirty Mod Vape Team. And I really just wanted to post this video up and really just chuff a little and get a little serious and go on kind of a little rant to try to get people to understand, what I'm trying to do. Just like every other vapor, I'm putting this information out and trying to learn things for myself so that I can teach other people, and so that the whole vape family, the whole vape community, will all come together and we'll all be like one big thing. And I've learned so much, from other big vapors and YouTube videos, and some of my big ones to be huge about it. Squid Dude, he's a very good builder, and I've learned tons of stuff building from him. And those guys at his stuff at Twisted Messes, and of course the Vaping Bogan, and of course Tip Rippers. I mean, all stellar guys. Trevor Jones, all the stuff I've learned from all these guys and all these videos and stuff have built me up to the point where, I want to be doing videos and I want to help other vapors, and I'm going to try to do build videos. I'm going to try to do reviews. I'm going to try to do builds. I want to do a lot of like straight up, I know it sucks, but like straight up build videos about some of the things I've came up with and ideas of the way to do things. And stuff like that. So just to get started, I'm gonna lay the thing down for everybody here. What I want to build today, what I really want to show you is a coil build. I'm not gonna install it. I'm not a big nickel wire guy, but I understand it and I do it. I just prefer stainless steel temp control. And it's mostly a flavor thing with me and stuff. But anyway, everybody has their own preferences, so I'm going to try not to be super like whatever, okay? And I'll try not to be prejudiced in any way against a company or against a thing. I buy cheap vape equipment. I buy clones. I buy authentics. I buy what I think I want to buy. I own tons of stuff. And I'm open to question if you have a legitimate thing you want me to do. Like, this is my big thing, is like, I don't have a bunch of sponsors. I don't have people sending me crap. If I own it, I paid money for it, or I traded it from one thing to another. I do a lot of like vape trading, and I make my own e-cig juice, and I buy my own equipment. I have expensive crap. I have cheap crap. The mod that I have in my hand, I bought for $30. And I absolutely adore it. And of course, it's got a Valhalla on it. I've got a 6-wrap nichrome 22 gauge coil build in it. No big thing. I used it and won the last competition I won with this build. So anyway, I'm going to have a chuff and we're going to break this down. I'm going to explain very quickly to you the simplicity of this idea that I had. Okay. So we'll get to it in a second. Let's have a chuff. All right. So here's the thing. I'm going to explain this. I found a really simple way to get by, to survive the NI200 thing. And I'm not going to lie to you, this is not 24 gauge NI200 wire. Or not 28 gauge normal pure nickel wire. I did buy 24 gauge nickel wire because I strongly just don't. But this will work with 80 wire, or sorry, I apologize. It'll work with NI 200 28 gauge, and it works with 24 gauge, because I have tried it with this, and it's something that I feel that everyone that's in the vape community needs to know, because it's a problem. Anybody who's watching this video that has ever built on a temp control device has had the drama of dealing with how to properly space. Okay, so I apologize for that. My phone was ringing. I have to use my phone for videos, so take me back on that. And basically, I'm going to try to get this over with halfway quickly. So basically, break it down. The spacing and NI 200 coils is really complicated to deal with. And it seems like a complicated thing, but it's really, really not. And, I'm trying to grab for tools right now. This is a piece of 24 gauge NI 200 wire that I straightened pre to this position for the video. And what I really want to break down is this spacing that we all have this issue with titanium wire, nickel, regardless of size, all that. Okay, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just, for simplicity, I'm just gonna bend this piece of wire in half, and I'm going to cut the ends off of it. I'm going to be off screen for a second, maybe find my cutters. I apparently didn't prepare myself for that. And this is simplistic. So we're just going to cut these and keep them straight. I'm sorry, I'm off camera because I'm terrible. And hopefully my equipment will improve here soon. I'm planning on getting a digital camera. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is take two pieces of 24 gauge NI 200 or 28 gauge NI 200, whatever it is. Okay, you're going to lay them like this here. Okay. And I'm going to have to scoot up closer to the camera. I'm sorry, you got to look at my big fat head. And you're going to take these and lay them next to each other. And then, for the benefit of this video, you're going to wrap them in parallel. Okay. And I'm not building parallel for purposes unknown. I've done a lot of parallel wraps for vape competitions and stuff, and it's very effective and creates an amazing amount of heat and amazingly an exceptionally good vapor. Okay, and then I'm going to be off screen again, and I'm sorry. Okay, I need tweezers or pliers. Oh, goodness gracious, people. I'm so sorry. I should have been wetter prepared, so I am very sorry. Okay, and I'm just going to pinch this up because I failed the first wrap, as I always do with parallels. The first wrap's always so complicated with parallels because you just basically have to lay it over. And if you're not aware of how to build parallels, there are YouTube videos all over the place about how to build parallels, okay? So you wrap the parallels so that they're equivalent as such, okay? And then the cool part about this is, now remember, this is 24 gauge NI 200 wire. Now check this out, guys. See how this is parallel? And they're right next to each other, and it's not absolutely perfect. And I would usually squeeze these down a little bit, with my pliers, but I'm trying to save time without messing it up, okay? Excuse my language for anybody who's of faith or whatnot. Okay, and then basically you're going to take this and you're going to untwist the other parallel from the main one by just looping them through. See, all I did was untangle it and just you twist it out the opposite way, basically, that it was done, and this will come out of this one. Okay, such as, goodness, I hate camera angles sometimes, guys. See how those are spaced exactly the same? If I could get them next, there we go. Okay, and the spacing on them is exactly the same. And, I figured out that this works. You wrap these together and then you break them out of parallel. And the parallels make the same spacing on both wires. So that's my big tutorial for today. Although I didn't teach you a single solitary thing, it was super important. This is the way to do NI 200 wire builds, and an effective and decent way to do NI 200 wire builds. And it also works with stainless steel, and it also works with titanium. I've tested all of it, and so that's what that is. Hopefully to come up with some scheming, and I would like to have like a little backdrop up in here and stuff like that to really promote the videos and certain startup music. And I really need subscribers, and anybody who sees this video, I intend to go farther. Builds, tutorials, ideas, new wires, new stuff that I see come out, things that I want to deal with, things that you're going to want to deal with. So I want to become an asset to the vaping family. I want to be an asset to the vaping community, like Tip Rivers and and Trevor Jones and Mike Vapes and the Vaping Bogan and all these guys that are a valuable asset. By the way, big shout out to all of you guys. If any of you guys watch other people's videos besides yours, which I'm assuming you do because you could learn something from someone else just like I have from you, I want to put a huge shout out to you guys. You've inspired me to continue to vape. You've inspired me to go farther. And you've inspired me to start my e-cig juice company, and you guys have inspired me to continue to do videos, even though I took a hiatus. So I want to put a big shout out and a thank you to you guys for keeping another member of the vape family together, and to keep me into the game and to keep my head straight. So anyway, that's my tutorial for the day. Anything anyone wants me to do for a tutorial, post it underneath my video on Facebook. If you have something you want me to try to build, something you want me to understand, or something you want me to learn, try, whatever, if I have it and I can, I will. And I'm also open to any local people who make e-cig juices. Send me samples. I'll review them and I'll put them up. I've been asking people to review my juices, on YouTube and to give them a shot for 6 months now. And I'm just now getting my company off the ground. I'm hoping that it continues. I try my best to make high VG concentrated e-cig juice for the guys who like their big clouds, and guys who like their flavor both. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up with a couple chuffs. Let's have a little chuff together, and then we'll wrap up this video. Thank you for watching, and vape happy, vape safe, and y'all have a good day. Peace out, YouTube.